Hey guys, I'm Alexis. I'm always honest about what's going on in my life and things I want to share. And today I want to talk about attitude and perspective. Recently, I think that I've really chosen to have a different attitude at work. I work in an environment where you really don't receive a lot of positive affirmation. And sometimes you work with very strong attitudes and people who aren't very kind. Let's just be real. And recently, I heard something from somebody that was saying, I believe it was Tyrese Gibson. Is that his last name? I probably shouldn't say that in the video. Anyway, I was watching a YouTube video from somebody else. And one of the things that they were saying was, and I just want to share this wisdom, is that when somebody is difficult towards you and you choose to have a negative attitude back, you're not helping your situation. That attitude is altitude. So if you have a bad attitude, you're prohibiting yourself from reaching a higher altitude. That's mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Because I think it gets really easy to get defensive and say, well, if you're going to have a bad attitude, then I'm going to have an attitude back. Or, you know what, I'm not going to try as hard. But do you hear that? I'm not going to try as hard. In other words, I'm intentionally not doing my best work. I'm intentionally not being the best I can be. I'm intentionally giving you less just because you treat me less. That's been a major lesson for me, is that even though sometimes I feel less than, or, the people I work with treat me less than, I still make an active choice to do my best, because at the end of the day, then people can't complain about you. And if they do, you know that you laid out your best work. And that's, I guess, what I want to talk about is the perspective of, regardless of who you are and what you say and what affirmation I receive or don't receive, I'm still going to give it my best work, because this is a full representation of me. My work is on the line. So in your work world, or in your struggles, in your marriage, whatever struggle you're having in your life, you have to give it your best. Because the minute you choose a bad attitude, and the minute you choose to intentionally not give it your best, is the minute you choose to limit yourself and not be at the potential or the place you could be. So I guess another visual, if I want to get here, but someone tells me, no, you belong here, you belong here. And maybe I'm trying to get here, but I'm really here. Like, maybe I'm halfway there. Maybe I'm not really fully there. When someone tells me, you're not good enough, you're here, you're here, you're here, but really I'm here, I could be like, you know what, I'm not going to try as much. Maybe not trying as much is going to keep you there. Maybe dwindle a little bit, that motivation, that encouragement. And I know from experience, like 100% from experience. But if you say, no, I'm going to continue to do my best work, boom, they're going to say, you're not good enough, you're here. You're like, I'm going to continue to grow. I'm going to continue to take whatever advice, whatever people say, whatever, the best I can be, keep improving. Boom, over time, even if it's inchworms up, even if it's just inches and little, you're going to reach that altitude that you're trying to reach. So your attitude really can restrict your altitude if you continue to choose to victimize yourself. I think that's one of the ugliest things I see. And people are like, but I can't. No, you can. You just don't need people's affirmation to accomplish those tasks. So I hope that that's just a little advice for you. I think it was Tyrese. Yeah. I thank you for giving me a little bit of advice through your video. And I just hope that this video or message can encourage and continue to spread. So have a good one.